Ọmọdé bá ti dùbà f'Olúwa, ọ̀nà àlà ire á wọlé. Alàgbà bá ti dùbà f'Olúwa, ọ̀nà àlà ire á wọlé. Ọmọdé bá ti dùbà f'Olúwa, ọ̀nà àlà ire á wọlé. Alàgbà bá ti dùbà f'Olúwa, ọ̀nà àlà ire á wọlé. Mojúbà dùbà fi ṣe. Mojúbà o ìbà, ìbà fọmọdé ìlú. Mojúbà kìbà mi ṣe. Ìbà bàbá ìlú. Mojúbà o ìbà, ìbà fọmọdé ìlú. Mojúbà o ìbà, ìbà bàbá ìlú. Mojúbà o ìbà, ìbà fọmọdé ìlú. Mojúbà kìbà mi ṣe. Mojúbà o ìbà, ìbà bàbá ìlú. Mojúbà o ìbà, ìbà fọmọdé ìlú. Mojúbà o ìbà, ìbà bàbá ìlú. Ìbà kìbà mi ṣe dájú. Mojúbà o ìbà, ìbà fọmọdé ìlú. Mojúbà o ìbà, ìbà bàbá ìlú. Mojúbà kìbà mi ṣe. Mojúbà o ìbà, ìbà fọmọdé ìlú. Mojúbà o ìbà, ìbà bàbá ìlú.
Yes, so good evening, my people. It's a pleasure to have you again on another edition of the Jagbanjatis Show. Mo ti rí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn mi tán ti gbórí wọlé, mo rí Mr. Banks, mo rọ́mọ ìyá mi ẹ̀bùn. I see my brother Toluwalashe and other people who have not, commented but are watching silently. Mo rí ẹ̀gbọ́n náà, ẹ̀gbọ́n Godwin Ẹ̀kalẹ́. It's a pleasure to have all of you on this show tonight. How has your week been? Chef Flenjo. Thank God it's Friday. Alẹ́ yà tún lẹ́tí kẹ́díẹ̀. As you're coming in, please help me share this show on your platforms. Just click the share button. Share on your story. Let people know what is going on. Invite somebody that will invite somebody that will invite somebody. No, to invite ẹlòmíì. Ara iṣẹ́ evangelism náà lẹ́ ń ṣe. Ẹ pèrò sínú ìjọba ọ̀run. Ẹ pèrò sínú ìjọba ọ̀run. This show is brought to you live by Yeti's Kitchen, the best Afro-British restaurant in the whole of UK. They're located in the city of Manchester, 299 Liverpool Road, Eccles, Manchester, M300QN. Yeti's Kitchen, say Yati. Akin Soboto, Regi Shiregi. This is Jagbanjatis, where we talk nonsense. We're here to talk another nonsense tonight. But before I proceed, gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣe mi, mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọdé, mo kí àgbàlagbà, mo kí ọkùnrin, mo kí obìnrin o. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ládéládé, mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ìjòyè. Torí wọ́n léwúrẹ́ tó wọlé tí ò kágò dẹran àmúso, àgùntàn tó wọlé tí ò kágò ó dẹran àmúbọléyá. Mo kágò lálẹ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ oyèmí o. Ojúbà lọ́wọ́ Elédùà. Òjì kan lùkan pa ọ̀pá kan wò kan yè. Ìbà ẹni náà tí kì í bẹ́nikẹ́ni ṣàpapín ògo Ọ̀ọ̀ni àgbà tó ní gbogbo lẹ̀kílẹ̀. Ọba tó lóhùn, òun ló lèdè, òun ló lẹ̀mí mi, orísun ọgbọ́n, òpin ìmọ̀, kábíyèsí rẹ̀ Èdùmàrè, for giving us another privilege to gather together again on this platform. Mò ń sọ, ẹ̀yin sì ń gbọ́. All thanks be to God Almighty. Right, without wasting much of your time, I will quickly head to the commercial room and shout out our sponsor, Yeti's Kitchen. Engineer, ó yá bá ń ṣàṣì.
Yeti's Kitchen, ilé oúnjẹ àrà ọ̀tọ̀ tó kalẹ̀ sílùú Manchester. Chilled out Afro and English fusion bar with great food, music and movies. Kò sí oúnjẹ tẹ́ fẹ́ tẹ́ ò bá lọ́dọ̀ wọn. Serving the best fusion of African and English delicacies bíi jollof rice, ẹ̀wà àgọ̀yìn, ẹ̀fọ́ rírò, jerk chicken, suya, ayamashi, goat pepper soup, bọ́gà lóríṣiríṣi àti àwọn ọtí ọlọ́kan òjọ̀kan. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe fẹ́ sí ni, eating, takeaway or delivery gbogbo ẹ̀ ló bá wọn lára mu. Oríṣiríṣi ètò ìgbádùn ni wọ́n sì ń ṣe lọ́dọ̀ wọn bíi movie night, live jazz music, game night àti Lego play area for children to relax while you eat. Their opening times are Monday to Sunday, 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Address wọn ni 299 Liverpool Road, Eccles, Manchester, M300QN. Telephone 0161 706 0062 tàbí 074-603-53448. Ẹ tún lè kàn sí wọn lórí email wọn ní food@yetiskitchen.com. For more information, visit their website www.yetiskitchen.com. Yeti's Kitchen, the best Afro-British restaurant in Manchester.
Yes, so thank you very much for staying with me on the show. As you join the show, just drop me a word, show me love, so that I can shout you out. Mori, sister Dayo Lori, thank you for connecting tonight. It's a pleasure to have you again on the show. So special thanks to Yeti's Kitchen for bringing this show to your listening pleasure. Like I always tell you, Yeti's Kitchen has been, doing great since we started this show, since April, and they're not giving up. They're doing everything possible to ensure that this show continues to be a success. So massive thanks to Yeti's Kitchen. Love, Yeti, love you. So Yeti's Kitchen is located in Manchester, but they serve UK-wide. So whatever your food need is, just place your order through their website or give them a call and place a direct order, and you would have it delivered straight to your doorstep, wherever you are. Kò sí nǹkan kan, mo ń blow one kiss in it. Quick kiss. Who got you? So contact them also for any of your party needs, be it wedding, birthday, kiddie ceremony, garden parties, anything you need catering for, just give them a call, and they will sort you out. Also, we have the book put together by Chef Yeti, called African Vegan, still very much on sale. It contains healthy recipes of food that you can, prepare on your own, so that ní máa jẹ junk káàkiri. Ẹ má gbàgbé, ohun tẹ́yẹ bá jẹ lẹ̀yẹ máa gbé fò. Also, I brought to your attention last week the new book released by Chef Yeti, also how to start a food business for people who have been, thinking about this, or you have somebody around you who have, maybe mentioned it at one time or the other that they want to do something like this. This is a perfect book for them to have. It will guide them step by step on how to start a restaurant. Either they want to run it at a business location, or they want to run it from home. They will learn so many tricks. Wọ́n ní àgbà tó Jésù kó tó kọ́ àyòkù lọ́gbọ́n ni. If you're learning from somebody who had gone ahead of you, it's saving you a lot of mistakes and pitfalls and everything. You would know things to avoid and what you need to do, especially in this part of the world where everything is just kokoko ni wọ́n mu. You would know all the things you need to watch out for, like registration, waste management, even citing your location, recruiting staff. There's so many details in this book, and at the moment we're still on introductory offer price of $19.99. I think you should take advantage of this offer. Kó tó padà sí original price of $24.99. So yes, that is the information I have for you at the very point in time. Right, let's get into the show proper for tonight. The topic I have for you tonight is quite interesting. And then you must have seen it from the advert. And the topic is no other than social media. That is the discussion for tonight. Social media. So, if you ask me, what is social media? Social media, to me, in a very simple definition, is just a mental facility. Ogbawiri in social media. Ogbawiri. That is my definition of social media. Ogbawiri. It's a place where everybody is a billionaire. It's a place where everyone is, living fantastic life, where people have no problems, no worries. It's a place where everyone is an expert at several topics and issues and everything like that. It's a place where people show off, and flaunt their wealth, and whether ill-gotten wealth or genuinely gotten wealth, they just come and flaunt it. It's a place where people come and show things that they don't have, but they package themselves to say they have them. This is social media, where people come and expose their private secrets, and come and disgrace other people, come and tarnish other people's image, come and destroy people's reputation. It's a place where people think they can come and settle scores, and they can make people apologize for things they've done to them privately. It's a place where all sorts of things happen. But the question is, are these things that I just mentioned the intended goal of the people who founded social media? Are these the things they wanted to achieve when they set up the social media? And the answer is capital no. You see, most of the things that we see today that are being used wrongly, the people who initiated them didn't intend them for those negative purposes. But in life, people would, you know, oftentimes it starts from when the use of a thing is not known, and definitely abuse is inevitable. So people jump into things that they don't know how to handle, or they don't know why it was set up, and then they bastardize it. Some actually know what it was intended for, but they created their own use of it, which is negative. So technically, we can't say people who created it are the bad ones. We need to focus on people who are using those stuff for the purposes that it was not intended for. And I just want us to look at social media as a whole, try to go back to the basics, see what it was set up for, understand the various types of social media that is available, how to use them, what they are to be used for, know the limitations, know how you can use them wrongly, and things like that. So I think when we have better understanding of this platform, I think we would put ourselves in check and obviously start to use them correctly, because there's so many nonsense going out today, so many nonsense happening on the social media. And mi ò mọ̀ báyà àwọn tó ṣe gan báyà wọn máa jókòó sí kan máa wá pé ọmọ kíní ti dàrú o, kíní ti dàrú o, ṣé àti dáràn báyìí. But they can't, because of those foolish few, condemn the initiative entirely. What about the many other people who are using it for the right purpose? So, but let's try and educate ourselves on what social media is, the various types that are available, and the use of it. At the end of this tonight's discussion, I think we should be able to leave here better informed, and hopefully we can pass on this education to other people around us and correct them on when we see they're doing things that just outside the intended purpose of this platform. So what is social media? So forget the explanation I gave you earlier. That is not the correct definition of social media, but that was what it has become to me, or that is what it has become to me. Pardon me. So what's social media? Social media is just website and applications, computer-based technology that helps people to share ideas, thoughts, information virtually. So everything is done, like we say, online. There's no physical interaction now. It's virtual interaction. So everything is done online. That's basically what social media is. Remember last week I mentioned that human beings are social creatures. We're meant to interact with other people. When we need companionship to thrive in life. You affect other people affect you as well. We need connections. That is how this life was designed. And oftentimes we've been doing that before the advent of social media physically. We've been meeting, we have meetings, we have, you know, social gatherings, we have parties and things like that. We do all these things physically. We touch other people, we hug other people, we have face to face conversations and all that. But the reverse of that is social media. So, where you don't leave the comfort of your home to travel to another state to see your friend, to talk to your friend, to pass a message to your friend. So social media has somehow helped us to collapse distance and time. So if we have to look at the positives of social media, it's great. It's fantastic. On social media, people have met, their benefactors, people have found new friends, people have found jobs, people have found businesses, you know, people have been able to promote their talent and skills. People have received emotional support during tough time. People have received financial support um, during their downtimes. People have used this platform as outlet to express their creativity. And they've been snapped up by big corporations who found their talent and rewarded them. And people have used this platform to search and find information, valuable information that they've used to better their lives. These are the positive aspect of social media, and I'm sure these are some of the things people who founded it had in mind to achieve when they were creating these apps and platforms, right? I remember when I joined Facebook in 2007. It wasn't this sophisticated. It was just we migrated from Yahoo Messenger, MSN to Facebook, and we started connecting to lost friends, people we haven't seen in ages and we don't even know where they are. Once they join, you add them as friends and things like that. But over time, it has exploded to what it is today because they keep adding to what the technology can do. So much that today we have a market space where people sell their stuff. Today we can share videos, we can do live videos and things like that. So it improved so much in the last you know 8 to 10-11 years that it has been in existence. All right, so many people are not even aware that there are various types of social media. We just say social media, but there are various types of social media, and they all serve different purposes, different functions. They were created with different intention in mind, so they don't all do the same thing. And people who come up with these ideas have something in mind. They have a targeted audience, and they have a purpose. They want that thing to achieve. They have a service to deliver with it. So the various type of social media we have. Number one, we have like the social networking one. This consists majorly of the Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. So the social media, the social networking one is mainly like the traditional ones that people are more familiar with, you know, and basically it's just for social networking, connecting with friends and families, connecting with business um, um, owners, connecting with people who render services and engaging their services, um, and also you advertising what you can do and reaching out to people and stuff like that. So Professionally, businesses have jumped on this. When it first started, it was just individuals running it. Businesses focus on using TV, using radio, and also their business premises. But over time, they've discovered that look, people have migrated from all this physical stuff now to 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 the computer, to online, to the virtual space. So they had to come, because if you have something to sell, you have to go to where the people are. So that's why you see businesses have all set up their pages um, on this social networking platform like Facebook, like Twitter, and from there they can reach their customer base and things like that. So you all know what we do on these platforms. You pass information, you interact with other people, you sell your wares, and basically you flex on it. So these are the things done on um, a social networking platform. So the different mainly difference between Facebook and Twitter is Twitter is um, has character limitations. So when you want to um, type a post, the text character is limited. Whereas on Facebook you can type as long as possible, you know, on a single post. But with Twitter, you have to put them in bits, and you need to learn how to type such that you shorten your text. So you want to write um, say you want to write um, what word do I want to say now? You want to write decided. So you don't have to write decided. You can write DCDED, so that you can, pack as many text characters as possible into your post. So it's a different platform entirely. I consider people on Twitter to be more intelligent than people on Facebook. I mean, sorry, I don't mean to be rude to anyone, but that's just my own observation, because I use both platforms. But the reason I'm not that active on Twitter is one, because of that character limitation, and also I don't have too um, many followership there. Things I say or do don't get traction. Basically, you have to package and do some kind of thing which I'm not ready to do anyway. So, but I go there from time to time to learn, and you know, especially if you happen to um, find yourself in maybe an engaging discussion, you would see intelligent contributions from folks on Twitter. But on Facebook is more of just low key làwọn tó wà lórí Facebook. So anyway, that is one type of social media. That is the social networking one. We have the photo sharing um, social media, and this majorly consists of Instagram and Pinterest. Pinterest, Pinterest. So Instagram, we all know, is a twin brother of Facebook. Majorly, what you share there is just pictures, flex. Just go and show your lifestyle and everything like that, and pepper people and all that. Um, that also is character um, limited in terms of how long your post can be, but it's still longer than what you have on Twitter. But majorly, it's just to share post sorry, images, just to share photo. Mainly that is what Instagram is for, and you can use it as your album. These days you don't have to store pictures on your phone anymore. Just post them on Instagram, and if you don't want it to appear on your page, you can just archive it, so it's still there. Anytime you can retrieve those pictures. Pinterest, on the other hand, also is used to share photo images, but basically it's useful for people who are looking for ideas, for art and craft, for fashion and things like that. You can actually get mood boards from Pinterest. If you go there, you would see, ideas that you can bounce off to create um, all other things like that. So basically, it's just for people who are creatives, who do DIY and stuff like that. You can learn so many things and stuff. So that is the intention of the people who came up with that social media apps. Then the other one is the video sharing social media. So basically, this one is just to share videos, and you have YouTube and you have Vimeo. So these are majorly for creatives, content creators, um, people who do music, people who do movies, um, people who maybe teach. That is the platform for you if you have content like this. And this is a platform that rewards content creators. So you put your videos there. If you get views and you have certain number of subscribers, then YouTube will monetize your platforms and monetize your videos. So when they monetize your video, what they start doing is that they start running adverts on your videos. So the number of views you get, they pay you per views. So many people are cashing out on these platforms where they create content, post it on these platforms, and they have the numbers of subscribers needed. They have the number of views needed to qualify for monetization, and they start earning money. Some they don't work. They don't have a day job. All they do is sit down and create content, and put it on this platform. And what they realize at the end of the month is enough to, to live their lives. So that is another um, social media type, video sharing platforms. Then we have the interactive media. It is another type of social media, and this consists of Snapchat and TikTok. So these ones are majorly to just share very very short, like snippet of your life. Majorly is just you're eating, you quickly. These are the two categories of the social media that I don't understand at all, and I hardly use them. Um, I don't even know how it works. I've tried it a few times, that especially that Snapchat. I have an account, it's just there, but I don't even know how to even do the basic on it, because I find it just on necessary and things like that. It's childish in some ways, and I don't know, it's just not my thing, and but few times that I've used it, maybe to source for gossip, because sometimes some people want to expose themselves. They won't do it on all other platforms, they will go to Snapchat. So those videos or posts appear only on those on their stories for a short period of time, maybe 24 hours or whatever thing like that. So recently, just today, a, a singer in Nigeria, a female artist in Nigeria, was given a press release on a supposedly leaked sex um, video of herself. Apparently, I don't know, whoever leaked it somehow leaked it to Snapchat, and that is where the people who got the video picked it up from. They picked it from Snapchat, and they've sent it to her and asking her to pay money so that they won't release it to the public. But wàhálà ayé tí wọ́n nìyẹn, ní tí wọ́n fi ń kó Bàsún fúnra wọn tí wọ́n rèkọ́dù fún ayé pé Bàsún yẹn gan kò ká wọn lára ni. Nǹkan tí Bàsún bá ka yín lára, ta ló ní time láti máa sẹ́ẹ̀tì kámẹ́rà lójú iṣẹ́? Mi ò mọ̀ bọ́n ṣe ń mi ò mọ̀ bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe o. I see you, my sister, Bisi Arox. Ẹ kálẹ́ o. Thanks for joining again tonight. Ó pẹ́ díẹ̀ o. And my sister all the way from the United States of America, my sister Esther Adiola. It's a pleasure to have you on the show tonight. Thank you for joining me. So, ibi tí a já sí nìyẹn, ibi tí a bá ilé ayé dé nìyẹn. And then the last category of the social media is the blogging and stroke community one. And this one is basically for people who wants to share post about interest, about topics, politics, things like that. So blogging basically. And you have platform like Tumblr, you have platform like Reddit. So if you need information, if you need ideas, if you need to read up on science topic, without going to the library or without having to buy a book or whatever thing like that, you can find blogs that I've written on such topics that you want. So basically, you can see that each of these platforms were created for positive reasons. They were created to serve our needs as humans, to help us interact better, to help us bring world closer to us, bring information closer to us, bring entertainment closer to us. So hardly do people go to cinemas anymore. They can watch movies from YouTube, and so much that movie makers are now bringing their movies directly to upload on YouTube, and they're getting rewarded for it, especially our artists from Nigeria, where they're facing what do you call these people, pirates. They make movies and then the pirates hijack it and produce copies, and nothing gets to them. So what they do now is, after producing the movie, they just upload it to YouTube, and they know that whatever happens, they will get views, and at least they get rewarded for what they've done. So all these various types of social media were created with good intentions. And as I mentioned each one of them, you could see why they were created, what purpose they were created for. And from there, you can know how to use them. But unfortunately, we have so much madness today, because many who are using these platforms don't even know why they were created. Many have bastardized them, and they're using them for the wrong purpose, which is why something that should be good is now turning bad and turning ugly. Communicating with our family, meeting friends, and everything like that. It's good. Meeting new people, finding information, promoting your work or talent or skills, seeking support when you are distressed or in financial situation troubles. Finding an outlet to express yourself and release stress. They're good, and these are the purposes or the positive purposes that social media serve. But today, it's like the negative is it's becoming to outweigh this positive. Don't get me wrong, there'll be good and bad in everything. Even life comes with tibitire, but because of maybe lack of education or I don't know, or recklessness of human beings, we are allowing the bad to outweigh the good of this social media. And that's why I thought, what, let's discuss it. Let's rub minds, let's educate ourselves, and let's go back and educate other people. I know before new things are introduced to the public, they look at it in and out and see the negatives and then try to cover those things before they bring it out. But in this case, these are technology that they just create and they just throw out into the world like that. And when they throw them out only with good intention. But then people with bad minds hijack them and start using them in the negative way. This is when these people now start thinking of, oh, this is happening now. How do we go about this? How do we go about this? But going about correcting those negative things is not just like clicking your finger, because there are legislation sometimes involved. Look at what happened in terms of Twitter versus Nigeria. And these things are just damn too difficult to just wipe off. There are ways. When Nigeria banned it, there's something called VPN that can help you to bypass whatever firewall that country has put up against you accessing that platform. And you'll be in Nigeria and your network will be reading you're in Canada or Amsterdam or somewhere, which also helps you to bypass that security firewall that has been put in place, and you can access the platform. So this is the issue people are dealing with. So let's look at some of these negatives that I'm referring to. You know them, but I will point out few critical ones. The number one thing, the negative that I've seen on social media, is how it has misled a lot of people. I said earlier that social media is a platform where everybody is a billionaire. Everybody has a fantastic lifestyle. Everybody is, rich, good, fine. Because that is the image that most people project. Go to Instagram, for example. You see the well-curated lifestyle of people. What they post. Their homes, or what they call homes, holiday lifestyle and everything like that. When Hush Puppy was still in the street, if you have not conquered self, if you are not strong-will-minded, if you visit Hush Puppy's Instagram page or Snapchat. Wàá sọ̀rọ̀ òdì sọ́lọ́run. Wàá sọ̀rọ̀ òdì sí Ọlọ́run. Because things you will see there, you will query your own existence. Pé Ọlọ́run kan náà ló dẹ̀ dá wọ̀ báyìí. There was a time I was going through the videos page and I read some people's comments. And somebody on that comment in a particular post said, òun ò believe pé Ọlọ́run kan náà tó ló dá gbogbo àwọn. Pé Ọlọ́run tó dá Davido kọ́ ló dá òun. Nípò láti jọ́lọ́run ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ni. So social media has now become something or a place where people feel insecure about their own lives. It's a place that has manipulated a lot of people. It's a place that has pushed a lot of people into the wrong thing that they shouldn't engage in. It's a place that has changed the mindset and focus of people. Take the youth of Nigeria, for example. When they see what all these celebrities share, when they see what all these guys share, they don't want to think how they acquired it, whether it's legitimate or, or stolen. They just want to do whatever it takes to be able to achieve such lifestyle. We see so many people that will come and flaunt, new clothes, new this, new that, and everything. They use filter to post their pictures, and you see them with flawless skin and everything. Flat stomach and all that. It's when they share the original unedited picture that you see craw in their bum. Tí gbogbo ìdí ti dá padì. Ìdí ti wọ́n gba àyàn tó máa ń bá wọn fi ara àgbọn ló máa fi ń bá wọn họ fùrọ̀ wọn. But when they package and they post picture and everything like that, you'll be wondering, ọmọ máa wo skin filter ni. And then you wanna wá pé ọmọ kò sí bó ṣe jẹ́ ni èmi gan máa bóra ni. Ó máa bóra ni. They will edit the picture and give themselves flat tummy and bum. It's only people like us who are into graphics and digital manipulation that will look around the surroundings of the picture and see where they have been stretched. Ìgbà yẹn láti máa rí pé ọmọ wọ́n fẹ́ dì ní o, ìdí ẹ̀kọ́ lélẹ̀ o. Wọ́n bá wá hip ni o, wọ́n ràn ni o, wọ́n stretch ẹ̀ ni o. Because we can see the surroundings of the picture. Àwa ní irú ojú yẹn. But not many people know this. So ìwọ náà wà báyìí pé ọmọ báwo lè di tèmi gan ṣe wá rí báyìí, èmi gan fẹ́ ru bọ́ǹbọ̀n báyìí. Mo ṣe máa gba ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn àna alápàtà lọ nìyẹn. Ṣèbó ti ẹ̀ ń rídìí tó fi ń jókòó tẹ́lẹ̀. Àtò bá débẹ̀ yẹn, àyẹn máa kun gbogbo ìdí ẹ̀. Ìdí ẹ̀ wọ́n máa tẹ pọ́ọ̀sì jáde, wọ́n máa tẹ ọyún jáde ńbẹ̀. Ìdí ti bàjẹ́ nítorí kíni ó wo Photoshop èèyàn kan lọ. So it's a place where, the more you look, the less you see. Nǹkan tó wà ńbẹ̀. It's not real. But many people don't understand this. But àwọn tó dálẹ̀, wọ́n dálẹ̀ for this purpose. Wọ́n dálẹ̀ pé tó bá lọ holiday, show holiday tó lọ. Tó bá ń dáná nulẹ̀, show real lifestyle. But as you saw the platform, ta fi manipulate, ta fi package. You see people with 7 million followers. Who are you? Tí 7 million people ń tẹ̀lé ẹ. But you people don't know that all this gbogbo follower they are bot, bot. Òkú ayé ni wọ́n, they don't exist. Because èèyàn ní 7 million followers, tó bá post picture, a rí 35,000 likes or 350,000 likes, but go and look at the interaction, the comment. I can't read 9 comments, 6 comments. This is how you know people who are fake followers. Who are you? Tí o ní 1 million people. Wọ́n á tún wá ṣe post 1 million followers. Thank you. Táwọn olùdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ó mọ bí tó ti rà wọ́n náà. Ìwọ ló sanwó ra followers. Ìwọ ló ń sanwó ṣe photoshoot tó ń post. Ìwọ ló ò dẹ̀ jẹun sùn. Irú ayé wo nìyẹn? I've been on Instagram for God knows when. I'm yet to have 1,000 followers because I'm real there. On my business page, it's just like over 1,000 followers that I have. And they are real followers. And people understand how these things work. They know that I have followers. Because before you can put a post, for somebody to see it and like it, and for somebody to click follow, then you've impressed such a person. So mi ò lè tanra mi kí n lọ ra followers kí n wá ní 24,000 followers ṣùgbọ́n mo ní 5 customers. Ta ni mò ń tàn? Ìṣẹ̀dá mi mò ń tàn náà. Ìṣẹ̀dá mi gan dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé mi ò tàn òun, ara mi ni mò ń tàn. Torí òun gan ìṣẹ̀dá mi gan já. So I don't want to be popular and wretched. Because that is the lifestyle some people are living. They're so popular, but they are poor. No. Mo fẹ́ kí off life mi kó bá on life mi mu. Tọ́n bá rí mi, mo ṣe post picture, tọ́n bá rí mi lójú ayé kí n jọ nǹkan tí mo post. Mi ò lè ha gbogbo pimples kúrò lójú mi kí n máa post ẹ̀ kó máa sọ fún mi all the time pé melanin pumping, skin ló ń dán báyìí, ló ń dán bí ẹ̀yìn guitar yìí, ara ló ń dán bí ẹ̀yìn guitar yìí, kémi náà máa ní thank you. Kó wá pè ẹ́ sóde kó má lè yọjú. Torí wọ́n á rí pé pimples rí àbí wo lójú ọmọ èèyàn. Ṣẹ́ni kọ́là ń rí tó ń post ni. Ẹ gbà wá. Gbogbo flawless níta pé fún ẹ wo gbogbo nọ́ọ̀kù bó ṣe dúdú. Ara ti dàbí ara Kampala. Ó bóra yẹn títí gbogbo àwọn dúdú yẹn wọ́n ṣàtọ̀bọ̀ wọn láwọn ò ní lọ ṣá. Ṣùgbọ́n tó bá máa post picture ó ti fá gbogbo ẹ̀ kúrò, ó ti lo gbogbo àwọn filter yẹn. This is how negatively social media is impacting people. Daily, people are feeling less and less and less and less and less secure of themselves. People are getting depressed about their own life because they think other people have it better. Every time làwọn èèyàn kàn sílé ní Lẹ́kì. Èmi kan ti jókòó mo ti bira pé ẹgbẹ́ èlò ló ń ta lé Lẹ́kì. Àbí ṣé kò bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ba lọ́dà pé ìgò kókì fẹ́ wọ́n ju lé lọ Lẹ́kì o. Bó ṣe ń ra lé Lẹ́kì kò fẹ́ yé mi. And these are people that you cannot trace their source of livelihood or income. This was the same question I was putting to people when Hush Puppy post. When Hush Puppy post, a post of him in the house sleeping, waking up, a post going to shopping, a post going to clubbing and meeting people and traveling, and that's it. Then I keep asking people, "Shori yin buru ni? Don't you see something is missing? Where is anything that points to how he funds this lifestyle?" Because life is not just about sleeping, waking up, going to shopping, going to restaurant to eat, flying helicopter, and going back home to sleep. What is funding that lifestyle? This is missing in whatever this guy posts. They know Yekemo we pay is not proud of whatever he's doing. Tí ò gbọdọ̀ ríta ni. I keep telling people, but many people don't analyze things like this. Kò sí nǹkan kan tó kàn appear bẹ́yẹn. You have to do something to get something. So when you can't trace people's source of livelihood, àbí wọ́n kàn ṣí boutique kan, wọ́n sọ pé nǹkan táwọn ń tà rẹ̀, àbí wọ́n pe àwọn ní social influencer. Ṣùgbọ́n ayé tó ń gbé àti nǹkan tó ń ṣe, ó gbé calculator jáde, ó tẹ̀tẹ̀ calculator, kò bára wọn mu. Ọmọ kan gbà pé fake life ló ń gbé. Because ìwọ tó ní influencer ni ẹ́, òǹṣílẹ̀ ẹjọ́ in tó influence gan èló ni gbogbo gbà yẹn. Èló gbogbo company tó ń fi ẹ́ ṣe ambassador cream àbí ọṣẹ, èló gangan ni gbogbo company yẹn worth látòkè délẹ̀. Nígbà tí wọ́n brand influencer lásán tó ń ra lé mẹ́ta, ra lé mẹ́rin, tó ń ra Benz bíi pé pálí ṣúgà ni. Èló gangan ni company tó fi ẹ́ ṣe ambassador gan, èló gan ló worth. Ẹni musician ni ẹ́, ìwọ ló sanwó tó fi ṣe orin ní studio, ìwọ ló sanwó fún gbogbo àwọn rédíò tó ń play ẹ̀, ìwọ ló ń promote, ìwọ ló ń ṣe everything. It's constantly taking money off you. And then the audience you are serving, the fans you have, you built them in such a way that they only expect free music from you. They don't buy music, they don't do anything. So where is the money that is funding the lifestyle you are living? Olówó Lamborghini, olówó sílé kinní kan, olówó síbà kan mẹ́rin. I'm into music. I know how these things work. Even tó bá sọ pé company sign ẹ gan, record label sign ẹ, when they sign you for a certain amount of money. They give you that amount of money. They sign you for maybe 3-4 years. And in that contract, wọ́n sọ fún ẹ iye album tó ń láti produce in that period. Now, for that period to fi sign pẹ̀lú wọn ẹ̀gan, wọ́n máa organize show and everything. Àwọn ló ń gba owó show yẹn, they will only be giving you a certain percentage that you agree on. From that percentage, bẹ̀ wá tún ti sanwó manager tó ń bá yàn fún ẹ and road manager and whatever thing like that. You know, pátápátá máa fún ẹ nílé pé òun gbélé, wọ́n máa san owó òun travel, hotel, gbogbo nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n máa san fún ẹ. But at the end of the day, nothing comes to you other than the amount you've been given. That's why you see artists tó bá wá ṣe orin kan tó wá blow, wọ́n á feel frustrated pé ó yẹ káwọn ló yẹ kó máa cash in kíni, wọ́n á ti gbà pé àwọn sign agreement. So don't see all these things and think, billionaire and bobo yẹn wọ́n sign and wọ́n ṣe kankan mẹ́rin. No, forget it. That is not the way it works. I'm in this thing and I know the way this thing works in and out. So I'm able to assess people, I'm able to judge their lifestyle and say, okay, kíni kò add up. Níbo ni yòókù tí ń wá. So èèyàn kan ò lè gbé mi ní handicap bí mo ṣe wà ẹ̀, wọ́n ò lè gbé mi ní handicap. Orí mi pé èèyàn kan ò lè tension mi, èèyàn kan ò lè fún mi ní pressure. I have built up myself in such a way that I don't use my life to measure other people to determine whether I'm successful or not. I don't let other people put me under pressure. I measure my life by my own life. Màá wo bí tí mo wà lánàá, màá wo bí tí mo dé lónìí. That is how I measure and record my success. But when you measure yourself with other people, you always feel inadequate. You always feel like ayé ẹ kàn stagnant, ó tẹ̀síwájú, ó ṣoríire, bó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn. Because you are comparing apple with oranges. You have to compare oranges with oranges. You have to measure your lifestyle. Every little successes you make, every little stride and step you take, they are to be recorded to you as success. Ibi tó wà lánàá, ó sì ń bẹ̀ mọ́ lénìí, ó ti ní ìgbéga nìyẹn. But when you begin to look over other people's fences to see what they have, what they acquire, and everything like that, you will lose track. You always feel depressed, feel inadequate, and think that God is wicked to you. Now, those people are projecting to you what they want you to see. But nǹkan tó wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀fà, ṣé wọ́n mọ̀ ni? Ta ló ń fund the lifestyle yẹn ò mọ̀? Gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tó máa ń lọ sí Dubai lọ jẹ̀gbẹ́ yẹn, ìgbẹ́ ló ń jẹ. Tó bá dẹ̀ padà dé, wọ́n á package, wọ́n á ṣe everything. They share holiday, they share all these things, they share hotel, tó ń gbé wọn ṣe everything. Tó bá padà, iṣẹ́ olówó à ń Dubai tó ń ṣe. But somebody ni wọ́n lọ bá ń bẹ̀ tó ṣe wọ́n ṣàkàṣàkà tẹsẹ̀ bọ̀ wọ́n. I don't want to be saying some of the things they go through. But tó bá lọ cheap ẹ̀kan tó bá padà dé, ó kéré jù, they're coming back with $20,000 or $15,000 per chip ni. Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ti mess wọn up. Wọ́n ti degrade wọn. Humanity wọn, wọ́n ti bàjẹ́. But they have money to flaunt. When they come back, they can buy this, buy that, and everything like that. Wọ́n á dẹ̀ ra sí boutique kan, wọ́n á pera wọn ní business clinic and everything like that. Just something to front. So that can do something wọ́n kàn sún wọn jí ni. So má jẹ́ kẹ́nikẹ́ni lé ẹ léré tí ò yẹ kó sá. Run your own race. Run on your own lane. Wọ́n dá social media fún yẹn. Àwọn tó ń lò for that purpose, wọ́n lò fún negative purpose ni. Má jẹ́ kí wọ́n mislead ẹ. Ìwọ ni kó la ojú ẹ sílẹ̀. Ìwọ ni kó la etí ẹ sílẹ̀. Ìwọ ni kó ṣí ọpọlọ ẹ kó wò pé this is not how things work. So, things people see on social media these days just get them depressed. You know? They feel like they are missing out of life. Ọjọ́ òlèmí náà tó ṣe lè báyìí. Ọjọ́ òlèmí náà tó ṣe lè báyìí. Ọjọ́ òmà tó ṣe lè báyìí. Ọjọ́ òmà tó ní báyìí. Ọjọ́ òmà tó ní tàn. Ọjọ́ òmà tó ní kinní kan. You don't know who is funding these people. Business owner náà lèmi. A máa ráwọn tájọ wà ní the same line of business. Tó wọn máa share ilé share àtọ́ and everything. Èmi mọ̀ bí kinní ṣe ń work. So I don't let any of these people pressure me into saying ibẹ̀ lọ ti rí nǹkan kan tán ṣe. Àwọn ni wọ́n kọ́ wá ṣàlàyé ibi tí wọ́n ti rí owó tán fi ń gbé lifestyle yẹn, because kì í ṣòwò kan náà tájọ ń ṣe yìí ló fund kìíní yẹn. Ó yé èmi ju bó ṣe yẹ lọ. So I don't worry myself. I just go at my own pace. And this is the attitude I want everyone listening to me tonight and that will listen to me after this show to cultivate. Don't let social media pressurize you. Don't let things you see on social media push you to the edge or push you off the limit. What you see, gbogbo ẹ̀ kọ́ lórí ni o. Gbogbo ẹ̀ kọ́ lórí o. Àwọn tó dẹ̀ dálẹ̀, wọ́n dálẹ̀ for this purpose. And thank God, ayé náà la wà. Kò ń pẹ́ títí tá ti ń rí some of them tí wọ́n rí ẹ̀wọ̀n he, tí wọ́n kú kú òjijì, tó ń rí wàhálà, tí wọ́n káṣírí wọ́n tú, tíjà bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ láàrin àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn, gbogbo packaging tó ti ṣe yẹn, the other person to hurt this other person will come out and expose all this secret. Àti rí everything. Ìgbà yẹn lórí ẹlòmíì tó máa ń pé, but at that time ó ti late ìfẹ́ lómi because ó ti tọwọ́ bọ̀ àwọn kan tí ẹ̀ kó tọwọ́ bọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tá a fọwọ́ lẹ́rán tá à ń wò tí gbogbo ẹ̀ yé wa, we just laugh at the end of the day pé we know now. So kò jẹ́ tuntun fún wa, we know. So another thing that is negative on social media is cyberbullying. Àwọn tẹ́lòmíì ò lè dúró síwájú ẹ̀ kán wò lójú face to face, but because they are hiding behind their computer, they can say nonsense. Forgetting that words are very hurtful. They say nonsense to people. Nǹkan tó tẹ́ ẹ lè take, nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ lè dúró síwájú ẹni yẹn kẹ́ ẹ sọ. Some of these people that they are talking to anyhow, tí ìbá ń ṣòjò tó kẹ́yẹlé pọ̀ mádìyẹ, wọn ò tiẹ̀ lè rìnà pàdé wọn because they are not on the same status. But social media is a kind of leveler. It brings everybody from all walks of life together. And some people just abuse that privilege because wọ́n ti ní smartphone, wọ́n dẹ̀ ti lè ra data. They just think it's my space. I can say whatever I like. So they bully other people from behind their computer. After all, wọ́n lè rí mi. Some will open fake account. So fake account is where you don't use your real name and details, and it doesn't even have a name or it doesn't have a face or picture to be able to say nasty things to people thinking they will get away with it. But thankfully, there are technologies now where they can track you. There are laws now that can, make you to be prosecuted for things you say online to people. So don't think you can say things and get away with it. You can be prosecuted now. Ara àwọn changes tí wọ́n ṣe, because these people never envisaged that it will come to this. They didn't think that people will use this platform for this purpose. But they've started using it. So àwọn náà láti tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wo okay kí la máa ṣe to make it safer for people to use. So another negative is they use it to groom underage for, sex trafficking and all these things. So, and this is why parents should be careful when they hand their children phones. You should take note of how they use the mobile phone, because once the phone has internet, kò sí ibi tí wọ́n lè wọ̀. Gbélé wọn lọ́wọ́ ó lágbára. It's like handing an AK-47 to a 7-year-old. Gbélé lọ́wọ́ ó lágbára ju ọjọ́ orí ẹ̀ lọ. That's what some parents don't understand. They think àwọn tọ́jú àwọn because àwọn 30 years làwọn wà káwọn tó ní phone. So ìyà tí mo jẹ ọmọ mi ò gbọdọ̀ jẹ́. So ẹ ra phone fún ọmọ ọdún 10, àbọ̀ ọmọ ọdún 11, àbọ̀ ọmọ ọdún 8, àbọ̀ ọmọ ọdún 9. Ẹ dẹ̀ bá fi íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì sórí ẹ̀. Àwọn ibi tó ń wọ̀ ẹ̀ mọ̀. Ẹ̀yin rèé gan já gan in terms of technology and all these things. Akéèkì nìyí. Wọ́n ti jù yín sáyé tipẹ́tipẹ́, ayé black and white lẹ́sì wá. So ẹ mọ ìdajì nǹkan tó ń ṣe. Ọmọ mi bá wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ òbí ẹ̀ tó bá ń chat báyìí, tíyà yẹn bá ń wo fóònù ẹ̀ gan kò lè mọ nǹkan tó ọmọ yẹn communicate, because slang wà táwọn youth yẹn fi ń communicate. Tó bá pe food ó lórúkọ fáwọn ọmọ tó ń ta ọjà. Tó bá pe brethren wọ́n mọ tó ń refer sí. Tó bá ní mi I'm naked wọ́n mọ nǹkan tó ń sọ. Yẹn ni pé kò sí ohun ìjà lára mi báyọ̀ bẹ àbí ìbọn àbí anything. So all these things parents need to bring themselves, you need to update themselves so that they know how their kids use this access that you've given to them, and try to protect them. Otherwise, tó máa fi tan ọmọ yín lọ sí ibi tẹ́ mọ̀, lábẹ́ ilé yín náà lọ ti máa tàn jáde. Àwọn tó ń ṣe yẹn náà wà. But thankfully, police are on platforms like this, ensuring that people who are engaging in this type of activities are caught. So all these things were not intended by people who created social media. But, like I said, àṣìlò nǹkan máa ń wáyé, and people will use what is intended for good, they use it for negative purpose. And if you're not careful or lucky, you might be a victim. So, let me take a water break. Torí ọ̀fun mi ti fẹ́ máa gbẹ báyìí. While I quickly get to Yeti's kitchen, and when I return, I will we will discuss on the unhealthy use of social media, why it is becoming an addiction for people, and what you can do to ensure that you don't fall victim of the negative impact of social media. Mo ń padà bọ̀. Engineer, ṣé o sùn? Ó yá ṣàṣì.
Yeti's Kitchen, ilé oúnjẹ àrà ọ̀tọ̀ tó kalẹ̀ sílùú Manchester. Chilled out Afro and English fusion bar with great food, music and movies. Kò sí irú oúnjẹ tẹ́ fẹ́ tẹ́ ò bá lọ́dọ̀ wọn. Serving the best fusion of African and English delicacies bíi jollof rice, ẹ̀wà àgànyìn, ẹ̀fọ́ rírò, jerk chicken, suya, ayamashi, goat pepper soup, bọ́gà lóríṣiríṣi àti àwọn ọtí ọlọ́kan òjọ̀kan. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe fẹ́ sí ni, eating, takeaway or delivery gbogbo ẹ̀ ló bá wọn lára mu. Oríṣiríṣi ètò ìgbádùn ni wọ́n sì ń ṣe lọ́dọ̀ wọn, bíi movie night, live jazz music, game night, àti Lego play area for children to relax while you eat. Their opening times are Monday to Sunday, 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Address money, 299 Liverpool Road, Eccles, Manchester, M300QM. Telephone 0161 706 0062 tàbí 074 603 53448. Ẹ tún lè kàn sí wọn lórí email wọn ní food@yetiskitchen.com. For more information, visit their website www.yetiskitchen.com. Yeti's Kitchen, the best Afro-British restaurant in Manchester.
Yes, so thank you very much for staying with me on the platform. While the advert was rolling, I've taking my time to go through some of the comments on the comment sections and contributions on the comment section. They're very fantastic contribution. My Egbon says most stuff on social media is fake. Absolutely correct. Fake ni, bling lásán ni. Ayé tó jẹ́ wípé ayé tó pé méjì ni, wọ́n package ayé yẹn ni. But nǹkan tẹ́ ń rí, nǹkan ni reality. So we have to be very careful. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, filter ní gbogbo ẹ̀ o, skin like milk. Filter ni. Tẹ́ bá rí wọn lójúmọmọ, ara ti dà pàdé. Celebrity kan ló post mi ìfẹ́ dárúkọ ẹ̀ around Yorùbá chess yẹn ló post picture kan. Tẹ́ bá rí shape, tẹ́ bá rí curve, ibi tí wọ́n ti máa ba yí ẹ̀jẹ̀. Ibi tó ti lọ ṣe photoshoot yẹn náà ni wọ́n ti original photo tán yà. Ó ṣàbọ̀ sọ́wọ́ blogger tó máa ń dà wọ́n láàmú yẹn nìyẹn post ẹ̀. Wàláì tẹ́ bá rí ikùn celebrity tí mò ń wí, tẹ́ bá ráṣọ ẹ̀ gan lọ́rùn ẹ̀. Èmi gan ṣe hàn pé ẹ̀yin èèyàn ibi tẹ́ máa bá ogbó ẹ̀ dé kò mà ní dákẹ́, but tá a bá rí picture original yẹn nísìnyí báyìí, ṣe la máa wá pé ọmọ wẹ́ni bó ṣe gbẹ ṣá gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ tán gbẹ tán jẹ tán bá hólẹ̀ fún yín báyìí ẹ máa ṣa gbogbo ẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀lẹ́ ni but ayé tí wọ́n ń gbé ń sìn nìyẹn. What many don't even know is that they make friends with all these àwọn tó ní boutique tó ń taṣọ àbí tailor tó ń ránṣọ and everything like that. Wọ́n á sọ fún wọn pàwọn lè bá wọn polówó, wọ́n máa ránṣọ fún wọn lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́. They are foolish thinking pàwọn yẹn ló máa jẹ́ kán là whatever thing like that. So gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ rí tán wọ̀ yẹn aṣọ aláṣọ lọ gàǹdà bora. They are not paying for any of those things. Wọ́n yọ lójoojúmọ́ bí ọjọ́. Free clothes ni wọ́n wọ̀. Some of them will give them clothes and say they should tag them. They won't even tag them. Wọ́n á kàn wọṣọ yẹn ni. Wọ́n á dẹ̀ wọ́n pé àwọn lè ṣe káwọn mú jẹ. Mi ò rí wọn bá wí o. Orí ìwọ tó lọ káṣọ fún wọn lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́, orí ẹ̀ ló burú. So ẹ máa kó fún wọn. So influencer alágbo tó ń ra lé Lẹ́kí kò yé mi o. Torí bọ́n ṣe ń balẹ̀ ó dà pé go kóòkì kan ti fẹ́ wọ́n ju lé Lẹ́kí lọ. Ibi náà la ti ń rí gbogbo ẹ̀. And my brother Mr. Bank says, my brother, yes, so you're absolutely correct. Social media, the increased usage leads to cyberbullying, social anxiety, depression, and exposure to content that is not age appropriate. Absolutely correct, sir. You are absolutely spot on with your point. This is what we are dealing with now. These are the issues we are dealing with. But these are not the intended objective of the people who founded this platform. So àṣìlótì wọ kíní yẹn. So social media, still from Mr. Bank, social media is full of mood modifying experiences, seeking validation from people who don't know you. Exactly. So you see everybody now tó bá ti wọ kíní kan wá sáré lọ post ẹ̀, and wọ́n máa padà wá all the time láti wá máa yẹ̀wò ó déèyàn mélòó tó like ẹ̀, wọ́n ti ẹ̀ mọ̀, wọ́n máa ti ẹ̀ comment, wọ́n máa ti ẹ̀ sọ kíní kan and stuff like that. So they seek validation from people to judge their life. So tọ́wọ́n bá ti sọ̀rọ̀, tọ́wọ́n bá ti post, tọ́wọ́n bá ti show nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, wọ́n ti believe pé àwọn jẹ́ nǹkan kan. These people are poor-minded people. They need help. When you believe what other people say about you, when you take their word to heart, you need help. Ó mọ̀ wípé àwọn èèyàn yẹn tó rò pé léèyàn yẹn atẹ́gùn ayé lásán ni wọ́n kàn ń fẹ́ kiri ni, wọ́n dúró sójú kan. So tó bá ka ọ̀rọ̀ wọn kún, irú èmi ń sìn, kò sí bully kankan àbí troll kankan tó lè fèmí ṣe anything because I don't respond. And this is what you don't know. When you respond to a troll, you are fueling them because that's what they live for. Your response. to see that it's making an impact. You are reacting. So the moment you write something and they say whatever nonsense and you just ignore, ó kàn fi wọ́n lẹ̀ ń bẹ̀. Ọmọ ó pa wọn kú sáyé, ò lè mọ̀ bọ́n ṣe ń fìlè níbi tí wọ́n bá wà. Wọ́n máa jáporó ni. So ìwọ náà dẹ̀ rí tó wà, you are having that urge pé àná òun láti jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé mi ń ṣọmọ lọlé lọ gbèsè wà. Àmọ́ láti jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé mi náà lẹ́nu. Ní tó mọ̀ ní pé bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, àwọn ń drag ẹ sí home ground wọn ni. Wọ́n á wá dì pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ mercilessly. Ní tó mọ̀ nìyẹn. They don't know how to handle when people don't respond to them. They are good at you responding to them. So I've learned this early. Èmi àti Cho ní problem, èmi àti cyberbully ní problem rí. Dẹ̀ lè ní problem because I won't respond to you. Because mo mọ̀ pé atẹ́gùn ayé lásán ni ẹ, ìjì burúkú ni ẹ, ò kàn ń jà kiri ni. Mo mọ àwọn àbàwọ́n ayé tó jẹ́ pé mi ì gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ kí wọ́n tapo sáàlà mi. So I just let you. Ó wá yẹn ń fọ́n kiri, màá ra palẹ̀ àlà mi mọ́, màá sá pamọ́ sí kọ̀rọ̀ kan ni. Torí àbàwọ́n ayé ni ẹ. I don't want to have anything to do with you. It's as simple as that. I don't respond. In tó bá sọ, bí ǹjẹ́ ṣe respond ẹ̀ mo mọ̀ pé mo ti ba yí ẹ̀ jẹ́ pápátá, ò ń já poró níbi tó wà. Ó dà pé o fẹ́ kú, ó dà pé kò mu poison. That's how they feel. When you don't respond to them. That's how they feel. Wọ́n fẹ́ kú ni. Wọ́n á tún padà wá tó wá sọ nǹkan míì because they need a reaction. But when you don't say nothing, you've killed them. Many people are living sad lives and they want to project it to other people. Àwọn nìkan kọ́ làwọn máa sad, a máa pín sadness kárí ni. So wọ́n á wá síta, wọ́n wá project nǹkan tí many people are frustrated with lives. Wọ́n wá project ẹ̀, wọ́n pollute everywhere so that kí everybody lè bá wọn pín nínú ìbànújẹ́ ayé wọn. Olórin yẹn ni àwọn tó ń fẹ́ wá wọ́n sì máa fẹ́ wá lọ. Àwọn tó ń bínú wá ẹ jẹ́ kán máa bínú wá. Ṣé ráwọn tó súnmọ́ wọn tó wá láti inú ẹbí wọn ò wọ́n ní ká máa wò wọ́n níran. Wọ́n lẹ́ni títí ẹ̀ bá ti bàjẹ́ a sì máa wẹ́ni ìkúnra ni. You need to understand this about life. Àjẹgbodò máa ń wẹ́ni ìkúnra ni. So when you see people like this, don't make yourself available for them to project their negativity on you. Just step away and leave them. Kó máa bá àkàtì àlẹ́ ayé wọn kiri. You know? Oh, my sister, it's been a while. I know you've been doing catch up on all the show, but it's a pleasure to have you on the show tonight. You might still need to, do your usual recap. Lately, catch up things you missed in the earlier discussion. But it's lovely to have you tonight. Yes, there are a lot of sick people on social media. Ben, no gbawuri ni. Keyboard warrior. Ẹ̀yin computer wọn ló ti lágbára. Ẹ̀yin computer ló ti lágbára. And they go about, messing people up by things that they project. So right when you're buying, you just need to keep them where they belong. Don't let them come into your life. All right, so but as much as we say these negative things exist, people can still not do without this social media. And the number one reason is because it is so easily accessible. It's just an app on your phone. Just one button, OT one button, OT and then you have notification. Both here, can you account ping? Somebody press like, somebody left a comment. Can you come to that notification about drop by bell on wobbe again? To buy something, I mean, it will be lane by. Àwọ̀ bẹ̀ torí o máa rí comment or post or reaction kan àwọn update kan tí wọ́n náà tó ti click sí kíní yẹn máa notification yẹn máa drop. So it's readily accessible. Round the clock, something is happening. Before you know it, only 3 hours, just responding to somebody's comment and somebody's comment and somebody's comment. From there to click kinikan, from there to read kinikan, from there to read kinikan. Before you know it, you lost track of time. Ẹlòmíì ti gbàgbé àti mọ́ Monday kíá. Ẹlòmíì ti gbàgbé pé òun dáná. Ibi tó jókòó sí ẹ̀ látún máa bèrè pé àwọn ará àdúgbò ìṣá gbogbo wà ní wọ́n ṣáà máa jó nǹkan. Àmì tó tún ṣe nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn sí ilé tí ẹ ló dẹ̀ fẹ́ jóná toró ti gbàgbé. So to many people, it's starting to affect their concentration and focus. It's starting to ẹlòmíì ò lè sùn tó bá ti dórí bẹ́ẹ̀ bá a ní jẹ́ kó tiẹ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ bó ṣe máa wà ń bẹ́ẹ̀ di aago 3 òru nìyẹn. Kò lè gbé fóònù yẹn lẹ̀. Social media has made some people to become slave to their phone. And this company, now that they've monetized this platform, they've gotten to a point where they are earning from it now. They love it. They want you to constantly be on it. They even remind you posted some picture 3 years ago. They want you to go and look at it and read the comment again, because they want you to stay on online. Because the more you are online, the more they can attract businesses to come and advertise, and the more money they make. Look at when it was shut down for a few hours. You heard how much Mark lost. Billions of dollars. Billions, not millions, billions. For just 4 hours. So you need to constantly be online. Constantly. They want you there. They need your attention there. Because that is how they make their own money. But kí ni wọ́n gain from it? Tajà lórí ẹ̀. Ṣe anything lórí ẹ̀. Òun ra data after data. Especially fáwọn tó wà ní Nàìjíríà tí ń ṣe ibi tó jẹ́ pé báyà à ń ṣe monthly subscription, Wi-Fi and everything like that. And yẹn data after data ló ń rà just to follow gossips and stuff on social media. And they are not earning anything from it. But àwọn tó ń make owó ni wọ́n make owó. But fowó ẹ̀ ra data, èèyàn kan tún wá lálé, èèyàn kan tún wá pọ̀ ìkorò sínú ayé ẹ̀, èèyàn kan tún wá sọ̀rọ̀ ìbànújẹ́ sínú ayé ẹ̀. Ó dá ẹ̀ sí rònú, ó fúnra ara ẹ̀ sí péjì ẹni tó ti wò báyìí pé èèyàn ló ti lọ ẹ̀ wo ibi tèmi wà, ẹ wo nú pákó tèmi ń gbé. Ilé kẹta ló ń rà ní Lẹ́kì yẹn. Fúnra ara ẹ̀ náà ló ra data tó fi kóra ẹ̀ sínú ìrònú. So you need to come to a point where you ask yourself, if this social media is now becoming a burden to you, something that should be a platform where you interact and enjoy yourself and meet people and progress your life and get positive information, if it's now becoming a place where you visit and become depressed, you're getting bullied, you're feeling, you're losing your self-confidence, you're having anxiety issue and everything like that, if it's becoming detrimental to your, peaceful living, you need to ask yourself that question and then do something about it. Pé àwọn tó bá ń rọ́ọ̀bù léèyàn náà orí social media ló ti ń mọ̀, especially those rich people and footballers, because they post everything that happens about their life. So when they are holiday, they post that they are in one Honolulu somewhere. So àwọn tó fẹ́ kó wọn lé wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé yes, kò sí èèyàn lé. Wọ́n á dẹ̀ wọlé, wọ́n á bọ́ọ̀gù wọn successfully palẹ̀ lé mọ́. because it is from their post, from their update lọ́ fi mọ̀ wípé ẹni yóò sí around. So for people who put all their life out there, bó lọ jẹun wàá ya fọ́tò oúnjẹ yẹn wàá post ẹ̀. Many of us are insensitive to the needs of others. O mọ̀ pé àwọn kan máa wò ó tó jẹ́ wípé àti jẹ àti mú jẹ́ ìṣòro fún wọn. Wọ́n ló onílé iwájú ilé ò fojú re wo ni. Ìmọ̀ràn ìkà ní tẹ̀yìnkùlé ń gbà. Ká jáde ká má wọlé. Òun ni tàwọn tó wà lọ́tún àtòsí lé ń gbà fún ẹ. Sometimes your ostentatious lifestyle can attract negativity and hatred to yourself, because people will hate you for some of the things you have that they don't have. Ẹlòmíì dẹ̀ tó bá ti post báyìí tó ṣóhun pé àwọn ń ṣe kíní kan yangan mẹ́rin, bùkátà máa wá fún ni, bùkátà máa bò ni, torí àwọn èèyàn ti wò báyìí pé okay ṣéǹjì wà lọ́wọ́ ẹni, wọ́n ń bọ̀ nínú inbox nìyẹn. So all these things you have to watch the pattern and see how this social media is impacting you negatively. Look at how it's affecting your mental health. Are you always dissatisfied about your life? Are you always feeling depressed? Are you bored when you are with real people? Do you always want to be with virtual people that don't exist? That you can't have physical interaction with people anymore? When any of these things are happening, mọ̀ pé o ti ní problem o. O ti ní problem. When you start spending more time online than even people that are around you. When you are always comparing yourself unfavorably with people that you see on social media, with the lifestyle of other people that you see. When you are experiencing cyberbullying, when you are being distracted, told you to live normal day ẹ mọ́, yẹ pé orí fóònù ló máa kan rí mọ́, o dáná fọ́mọ ńlé, o dáná fọ́kọ ńlé, o gbé nǹkan kaná ó jóná, o gbàgbé ọmọ sí daycare, o gbàgbé gan láti sùn. When you don't have time to even sit down and reflect about your life. When everything you do is to seek validation of people that are online. Aṣọ ò máa wọ̀ lọ́la tí n máa post. Torí tí mo wọ̀ ń jẹta yẹn, ó fún mi 200 likes. Èwo mo ń láti tún wọ̀ nísìnyí tí màá fi ní 300. When you take so much cognizance of what people say, àwọn tí ò mọ̀ yá ẹ rí. When you take their comment and likes and whatever thing so much to heart, tó wá fi ń rò pé o léèyàn lẹ́yìn. Forgetting that it's just an app. It was down 4 hours few days ago. Ẹlòmíì wọ́n ń gbọ̀n bíi pé ayé wọn ti parẹ́ ni. Kí la máa ṣe báyìí? Kí la máa ṣe báyìí? Kí ni ìbò la kí la máa wò báyìí? Kí la máa gbọ́ báyìí? Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí? Kọ́ tètè dá kíní padà. Because they can't function normally anymore. They don't have a life outside social media. They don't have real life. Everything what you build there is offline. And social media billionaires, social media landlord, wọ́n kọ́lé inú atẹ́gùn, wọ́n lówó inú atẹ́gùn. You need to remodify your life when you start feeling this way. And there are practical steps you can take. Reduce your time online. That is number one. How can I reduce the time online when the notification are there, when the app is? Then you can turn off the notification. You can remove those apps from your phone if you think ó ti dé stage yẹn fún ẹ. So that if you need to access them, you only access them when you get to a proper computer. Àdẹ̀rẹ̀ tó ń gbé kọ̀ǹpútà kiri nísìn. So that means á jẹ́ pé ó dìgbà tó bá délé àbí certain time or whatever thing like that. So that can help you to reduce your time online. Tó bá fẹ́ sùn, má mú fóònù yẹn wá sí ẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹ̀ débi pé wà tempted láti wò àbí wà tiẹ̀ ti pa gan, iná notification á kàn tàn wá kàn tún rí ni. Turn off the phone. These are things you can do. Another thing, you have to change your focus. Engage yourself in any other thing that is positive. Like I said, social media was not created for what ibi tó wọ̀ wá lẹ́wù dé nísìn. Just like you see your friend once in a while, bó ṣe yẹ kí social interaction náà rí nìyẹn. Just to kill, boredom, entertain yourself in your downtime and stuff like that. But nísìnyí ó ti di gbọmọgbọmọ that you can't even do any other thing anymore. So you can occupy yourself with some other activities outside the virtual space. So you can take up hobbies that are real. Spend time with physical people, real people. Take up, activities, hobbies that will take your time. You can have, other positive stuff to do online, like reading articles that would engage you intellectually. These are things you can do if you think you have started to have problem with the use of social media. But for people who have mastered what social media is all about, and they can control the activities on it and control how people deal with them on it and control how things they see on it affect them, you are fine. Ẹ̀yin yẹn ti mọ tí wọ́n dálẹ̀ fún. So, to perfectly use a thing positively, you must understand why it was created, for what purpose it was meant to serve, and you restrict yourself to this confine alone. So àwọn tó ń lu jìbìtì lórí ẹ̀ tó ń fi ń gbá àwọn èèyàn, àwọn motivational speaker, wọn ò dálẹ̀ fún yẹn. But wọ́n ráàyè ẹni. Wọ́n rí ń pò yọ ni. Wọ́n bá dẹ̀ gba ẹ lórí ibẹ̀, wọ́n gbá ẹ gbé. Tí life savings ẹ bá lọ, ó lọ nìyẹn. Torí Mark á sọ fún ẹ pé nǹkan tó ń dálẹ̀ fún kọ́ yẹn. So, I see you. Afunmẹ. Ìyàwó ọlọ́run síbi ó máa pẹ́ lálẹ́ yìí, wetin dey happen? You are always the first to turn up, but tonight you came rather late. And my brother here says, I only use social media for some information and insight sometimes. I have DND on my phone. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, kí ni DND o? Ẹ bá mi ṣàlàyé. Mi ìjà sí yẹn o, kí ni DND? I only check people who have intellectual insight on social media, my staying on social media and friends only. That's it. When you máa ń pé follow máa ń pé enter ilé gan ṣé ó mọ ibi tó ń lọ ṣá. follow me. Ṣé ìwọ gan mọ ibi tó ń lọ ká tó tẹ̀lé ẹ? So, do not disturb. Thank you, my sister. So DND means do not disturb. Okay, very good. So you can set those things on your phone so you don't receive notifications. After what they by notification, sometimes you don't even know that you need to check the phone. Iṣẹ́ bá ká ẹ lára, some of us sometimes are engaged so much that we don't even have time to share some of these things. There are days that you won't even turn up because you are engaged. And some of us have this, like for example, me and this, all my devices are logged in permanently. So some people think I'm online because I'm logged on this, on that, whatever thing like that. That doesn't mean I'm there. And sometimes I have maybe videos I watch or whatever, audios of people when I'm doing something. Oh, come on, play in background. And things that I listen to are things that helps me. Tá tún fún mi lóye ayé sí pé so báwo èèyàn tún ṣe ń behave lélẹ̀ ṣá, so eléyìí náà tún ṣẹlẹ̀ and things like that. So the platform on social media that I don't understand, I don't even go there. Torí mi ò mọ̀ lò. TikTok mi ò mọ̀ lò. Snapchat mi ò mọ̀ lò. Twitter, I go there to read intelligent discussions or to catch up news and things like that. I have an account there. I hardly update it because of the character limitations and stuff like that. I'm more active on Facebook. I'm more active on Instagram. But I've made so many changes to content I release on all these platforms. So many changes. And people who have been following me a while and now can testify to this without me even saying it. They can see me before and see me now in terms of my content. It's all about growth. Bóyá ayé ṣe yé mi sí, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo ṣe ń hùwà sí. Bí mo ṣe rí ayé sí, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo ń update life mi náà sí. And this is the approach all of us should have. Don't bully other people on social media because it's not created for that purpose. And for people who would have private issues and bring it on social media, and when family in-law, online in-law, tó bá tọwọ́ bọ̀, tó bá gbẹ́nu sí, tá máa ní, why are you getting involved in my matter? No, ó ti gbé kúrò private, ó ti gbé wá sí public. Fúnra rẹ̀ ló gbé wá síbẹ̀. So wọ́n dẹ̀ máa bẹ àwọn family, àwọn online in-law máa bẹ dá sí. Ní tó bá dẹ̀ ti dá sí kì í níyanjú. Rárá, wọn ò yanjú ọ̀rọ̀ rí. Kì í níyanjú. Wọn dẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ kó gbé wá, ìwọ ló gbé wá fúnra rẹ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ ayé mi rèé ẹ bá ń dá sí. Fẹ́ fílẹ̀, ẹjọ́ máa gbé bọ̀. Àwa máa pera wa sábẹ́ canopy, a máa bẹ́ẹ̀ tọwọ́ bọ̀, a máa bẹ́ẹ̀ gbẹ́nu sí. Kò dẹ̀ lè níyanjú mọ́ láyé. So it's better you keep your private life off the social media. Because anything you bring to this social media has become a public matter, has become something of public interest, and everybody has right to have a say in it. But if you keep it off social media and keep it private, ó ṣòro kan tó wá dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ náà lé ẹ̀. But some people come social media to seek self-pity, to seek people's validation and things like that. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn á wá fẹ̀ lójú ju bó ṣe yẹ lọ. Don't come on social media to exhibit the life that you are not enjoying or the life that you are not living. Ayé ẹ ló, ara ẹ ló ń tàn. Wàá ra likes, wàá ra follower, wàá ra gbogbo, ó ṣáà náwó lórí kíni. app tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n lè tẹ one button ọ̀la kan crash yẹn ní pé òkè kò exist mọ́ tó tán. It's just an app fún wọn tó bá create nǹkan tó bá mọ̀ nípa tech díẹ̀. Mo ti create app rí, not in pé bóyá as professional as àwọn tó máa code gangan. But in my lifetime, I've created 2 apps, so I know how these things work. It's just an application. It's just a set of commands of how things should work, just like a mini website. Put it that way. Ó dẹ̀ lè crash, ó lè parẹ́, wọ́n lè yọ kúrò, wọ́n lè disable ẹ̀, ó tán nìyẹn. Ó parí nìyẹn, kò sí nǹkan kan mọ́. So, if you will spend your entire life on social media, ensure that you are gaining something from it. Either you are in a group where, they are passing positive information to you to make you better people, like what we do on this platform. We're engaging in conversation that can make us better people. This is a positive platform to begin and to belong to. This is a positive way to spend your time on social media. You can be in groups where they share ideas and information about business and things like that. You can join trainings, that people offer trainings for free to learn new skills and things like that. Or you can sell your creativity on social media and earn from it. Create content, put it on social media, get it monetized, and you earn from it. That is how to use social media positively. It's a community that you should contribute to positively and it should impact you positively. Stay away from anything negative on the social platform. Mind things you say to other people. Handle trolls in a way that they don't like, just ignoring them. And don't get carried away by the lifestyle people show on social media. It's not real. If you have stomach, yes, be proud of your stomach. Ikùn ló ní, kill people. Tó bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ stomach yẹn mọ́, do something about it. Work out, change your diet, ikùn ẹ máa lọlẹ̀. Torí wọn bímọ ẹ. Bó ṣe gbé ayé ló ṣe yọ. Don't if you want to do surgery, then go to proper place where they will do it properly without kán tún dá ogun sínú ayé ẹ̀. Wọ́n tẹ̀lé gbogbo àwọn tó ní kọ̀rọ̀kọ̀rọ̀ nídìí ṣùgbọ́n tó jẹ́ pé ara wọn pẹ̀lú filter body like milk ni. Ṣùgbọ́n àpáàdì ni wọ́n fi ń họ ìdí. Wọ́n máa lie down sórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì báyìí, wọ́n á wá gba èèyàn kan tá máa họ ìdí yẹn fún wọn báyìí ni. Sandpaper ni wọ́n fi ń họ ara fẹ́lòmíì. But tán bá to filter yẹn sí tán báyìí tán edit everything. Wá ò báyìí pé áńgẹ́lì ló ń wẹ̀ fẹ́ nìyí o. Ara mọ̀láìkà Ọlọ́run ni gbogbo ara ẹ̀ bó ṣe ń dán lólólólólóló bí ẹ̀yìn gìtá. Ẹ bá rí lójú ayé, wàá fẹ́ sálọ. So understand the kind of fakery that goes on social media and don't let it lead you to your doom. Ṣe bó ti mọ ẹlẹ́wà ṣàpọ́n. Understand the positive intention of those who created this platform and always keep this at the back of your mind and let this be your guide on how to use these platforms. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò ní jù báyìí lọ lálẹ́ yìí o. Thank you very much for everyone who has stayed with me from the start of this discussion up till now. I hope you have gained one thing or the other. I hope you have been better educated, and I hope your approach to social media from tonight onwards will be a positive one. If you've gained something here tonight, please show me love. Ẹ dá love bulẹ̀ fún mi o. Ẹ jẹ́ kó rí èmi náà wú pé èmi náà ṣe nǹkan kan tó tiẹ̀ make sense. Ẹ dá love bulẹ̀ fún mi. Mi ò rí love kankan o. Ṣé tó ń ṣàwọn love ni? Ó ga o. Ó ga fẹ́yìn people yìí o. Ẹ ṣé jàre, ó ti ń wọlé. Yeah. I love you too. I love you too, sis. I love you too, sis. I love you too, sis. Yeah, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure having you on the show tonight. Thank you very much. I'll take my time to go through comment. If you have anything to add to what I've said, if you don't agree with anything I've said, I'll keep my eye on the comment section and I'll pin up whatever comment I find interesting. Special shout out and thanks to Yeti's Kitchen for sponsoring this show and for taking upon themselves to ensure that we keep running. And for all of you, my friend, that keep coming every Friday to listen to my nonsense. Ìbàjẹ́ ayé ò ní kàn yín o, kò ní kàn yín nìkan láyé o. Ojú ò ní tì yín ẹ̀ ní dìdàkudà. Ọ̀rọ̀ yín á lójútùú. Gbogbo tọ́kàn yín fẹ́ ní ire lẹ máa rí o. Thank you very much for your constant love and support. Until we meet again next week Friday for another interesting discussion. Mi ní wá yín tì o. Ire o. Ó dàárọ̀.
Àṣọpẹ́ ó ṣeun láyé. Àṣọpẹ́ ó ṣeun láyé. Àwọn àṣọpẹ́ ó bá wọn bá ló ṣeun bàbá. Àwọn àṣọpẹ́ ó bá wọn bá ló ṣeun bàbá. Mẹ́ta náà kan bàbá ó ṣe ló ṣeun bàbá. Àṣọpẹ́ 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 ó ṣeun bàbá. Àwọn àṣọpẹ́ ó bá wọn ló ṣeun bàbá. Títí dèyí o, l'Olúwa ràn wá lọ́wọ́ dé. Títí dèyí o, l'Olúwa ràn wá lọ́wọ́ dé. Ó ṣé o bàbá o, ó ṣé o bàbá o, ó ṣé o ọmọ o, ó ṣé ẹ̀mí. Mẹ́ta lọ́kàn máa ṣe ó ṣé o bàbá. Ebenezer ìtumọ̀ èyí tí ì ṣe. Títí dèyí l'Olúwa ràn wá lọ́wọ́ dé. Ebenezer ìtumọ̀ èyí tí ì ṣe. Títí dèyí l'Olúwa ràn wá lọ́wọ́ dé. Obey the formers, obey the formers, obey the formers, obey the formers.